Hello everyone, happy Mother's Day. Welcome to Board Grandma's Designs. My name is Leela. I'm from Northwest Florida, and I thought I'd do a quick little show and make a couple little mini Coptic journals. Welcome in. Happy Mother's Day. So I'm making the little mini sunflower Coptic journals today. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to go visit my mother a little later on after this. Let me pin this. So I'm in the process of making these little mini journals. I think they're great for gardening. But they're 4x4. I'm going to add a little bit more to this one. I'm going to usually ask for 10, but today it's Mother's Day, so I'm going to run it as an auction.
Granger knows that if you're a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturer,
and I'm going to take it down to 5, half off.
You need to understand what's wrong as soon as possible. So when a conveyor motor falters, Granger offers
Happy Mother's Day.
calibration kits and multimeters to help you identify and
fix. Hope all is well. I have a little giveaway that I'm going to do. If I get enough people in the room, I'll give a do a little giveaway. But I'm working on these mini Coptic journals. I've got some other things that in the shop. If you like to garden, you can catalog your garden if you like in these journals, or you can just travel. You make it like a brag book for your children or grandchildren. Today's theme is little honeybees. A little extra in this one. I trimmed enough right there. So I've designed and then I printed the cover, and then I put it on a upcycled box. And that's what I do here. I do upcycling. I'm going to make a little, it's a puzzle, it's a pocket purse puzzle, Victorian, to put inside of it. Hopefully it'll fit in here. But that's what I want to put in this. You know what? I think I'm just going to put it as a flash sale, half off. There we go. And I'm just going to run that for a while as I work. And you could just grab it from there. I've got it pinned. So they vary. They're all different. This This one's a Coptic stitch. Here's a mermaid one. I don't have it in the shop today, but oh my goodness. Little paper beads, but this is what I'm talking about. It's an open stitch Coptic stitch. When you open it, it lays flat. Easy for writing. Got tea-dyed paper and this one. But they're all different. Good morning or afternoon, depending on where you are. If you're a mother, even if to fur babies, happy Mother's Day. This camera angle over just a little bit. Still see my pocket. How's that? I think that's a little bit better. Somewhat better. I'm going to trim these down. But I have these little compact journals, half off. They're $5. I've got them pinned. I got busy working hands, that's what I'm doing. I thought I'd do it this way today. So that I'm trimming that one down to 5 by 5. I'm going to make these little pocket purse puzzles. I know there's only a few of us in the room, but I've also got a giveaway. So I plan on doing a giveaway. So I know there's a couple of us, but it runs for 5 minutes. If you can get in that giveaway, I'm giving these little pocket purse puzzles for Mother's Day. I haven't seen my mother in a while, and I'm going to go see her today. I'm going to trim this down. So today my husband's spending his with his mom, and I'm going to spend mine with mine. Mama, I'm going to let you have your nap, your afternoon nap first. I'll probably grab one myself, I don't know, before I come out there and see you. I have something for you. I can't wait for you to have it. Hopefully you don't have one already. If you hear me, I'm multi-streaming on YouTube. My mother can hear me on YouTube. She's not on Whatnot. For all those who can hear me on YouTube, happy Mother's Day. I've got one entry, so I've got one for sure winner. If you're up here, go ahead, jump in. I make paper bowls. I shred as I go and use the shred and make paper pulp. All right, so here we go. You know, I'm going to edge this. Okay, so this is a Victorian pocket purse, and this is what I'm giving for Mother's Day. I got various different styles, but the purpose of this is for you to tuck it into your journal, into a little tuck spot. You write in the middle, or you put your little treasures in it. I think this needs to be at 2. No. Or 1.5. We're not even that. Let's see. Looks like it's just you and I. Thank you for entering. Oh no. This one looks like it's spread out a little bit more than I had hoped. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Congratulations. You're welcome. So you have toy bins and stuff. Let me see. Marlo. Yes, I love the Whatnot community too. I'm going to do all of your arts and crafts, destash raids.
Me again. That's just $100 a month for 4 lines on unlimited welcome, plus 4 phones, no trade-in needed. Call me. It's Mom, America's Best Network, Verizon.
I'm looking at your profile there. Hi, hello. Welcome in. I'm making a Victorian pocket purse puzzle. I'm giving them as giveaways here. And we just had a winner. Marlo, is that right? Or is it Margot? She has several shows too, if you want to check her out. Okay, here we go. Put this corner to corner. And sometimes it's tough to see. There we go. All right. I'm trying to find that other corner. There's a square in the middle, so I don't know if you can see it. Some designs are harder to see than others. I think I've already done that. All right. Back around. Victorian pocket purse. So you get to write in it and add it to your journal. Little tuck pocket. A pocket within a pocket. Okay. So let me go ahead and do this. So I make little Coptic stitch journals, and today I found in my shop as a flash sale for 50% off. I've got it pinned. They all vary. This one just shows the cover. It's not really showing what's inside, but you could probably put this inside of it. So I kind of walk it around and it lays down. These should kind of pop out a little. Some days they cooperate better than others, but you gotta really work with it. In the Victorian ages, they used to write letters to each other, and they would design the inside of them with their artwork. See watercolors and different things in them. Paint them. Okay, so kind of put that down. Make a little pinwheel out of it. Thank you for being here. I'm going to run another Gibby here shortly. Okay, lay that down. And that last one I'm going to tuck in here. There we go. And then you can tuck other little things inside here too.
As a dentist and a mother, I have to be one step ahead of my kids to protect them.
You gotta get it kind of precise. It's kind of hard to do sometimes. All right, so there we go. There that is. Let me see, I had another one here. Thank you. All right, I'm going to do another one. This one's got a lot of bees on it. Okay. There we go. So if I'm precise enough, hopefully I've got it 8 by 8. It's got to be square. Let me make sure this is. It's probably off camera, but I got to make sure this is 8. Okay. All right. So you sell toys. So I'm going to put this down. Happy Mother's Day to all your mothers out there. Welcome in. My name is Lita. Also have a YouTube channel named Bored Grandma. We're kind of multi-streaming here. And I'm making a Victorian pocket purse. And I'm giving them away in a Givey. So if you'd like one, join me in the Givey. I'll do one right now. We just had one. And we're going to do another one right now. I also have my 4x4 Coptic Stitch journals. It's a honeybee journal. I've got it in my shop and it's pinned half off. I was gonna do like an auction, but I got busy hands. So we're gonna have to do it this way. Alright. Put this on that middle square and put the corner to that corner of the middle square. I'm gonna flip it and do the same. Okay, no one's entering the giveaway. This offers extra writing space in your journals. And this one could be yours. Just enter the Givey.
Ranger knows that if you're a school custodian, cleanliness is a top priority. That's why you can rely on the Ranger for a range of cleaning.
Alright, I'm going to put it right there.
Disinfectants to floor scrubbers. Ranger.
Oh, thank you for hanging in here with me, Marlo. It is Marlo, right? Oh, there's some others. Oh, I got an entry. Thank you. Thank you for entering. Don't be shy. This gives you writing space. See all the little triangles? You can decorate those. In the Victorian ages, they used to write letters and put them in the mail. And they would seal it on the other side. And I'm gonna walk it around. Got to kind of play with the fibers of the paper and make like a pinwheel or a ninja star. There we go. And then we just walk it around. And sometimes they don't quite line up exact. And that last one, I'm going to tuck it in here. And there we have it. There we go. There it is. And in the Victorian ages, they would decorate the inside, or they would write a letter, and they would watercolor them or whatever, and put the little stamp there, and would address it, and then put a little seal there, and put it in the mail. But it doesn't quite work that way these days with our mail service because it's all automated. So there you go. There's the second one. Now, this is my Coptic Sticks journal that I'm working on. I'm going to go ahead and I got the pages already in there that I want, and I'm going to get ready to stitch it. So I'm going to need a book to use as my cradle on this one. And here's my cradle. It's an old encyclopedia. Congratulations, little boxer. Who's that? Let me see what. Congratulations, woohoo! Let me see. A little bit of that, and okay, this and that. Okay, gotcha. Yay! You're welcome. Happy Mother's Day if you're a mom. Okay, so now I'm gonna make sure that this is right. This is my Coptic Stitch journal, and it kind of goes along with the little honeybee thing. Victorian purse. You can put little surprises inside and tuck them in another little pocket. So now I need to get an awl, and I need to that's going to be my cover. I covered that the other day, and I use upcycle cracker boxes and cereal boxes and different things. Oh, thank you for the purchase. Thank you so much.
Last night, you spent 2 hours deciding what to wear to the party. This morning, it'll take you 2 minutes to list it on Depop and make your money back.
So they're all different. So
And we'll take care of the rest.
my little workspace here is a little crowded. I have been working in my art room slash
Your one and done look is
guest room
next night out. Or
slash garbage dump.
your style can make you cash. Start
I-
selling on Depop, where taste recognizes taste.
I'm so focused on what's going on in front of me here. I'm coming at you on the side here, so I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see it. All right, so I'm going to put 5, and I'm just going to eyeball it. I'm an eyeballer. You can measure it perfectly. So I'm going to punch it in the middle there, 1, and then halfway from here to there, 2, halfway there to there, kind of halfway, 3, so that wasn't quite half. Then I'm going to put it kind of closer to the edge there, 4, and then kind of closer to the edge there, 5. Okay, and so I'm going to use one of these as my template to do the others. So I'll use this as my template. I'm going to put this to the side. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put this here. And then punch the holes in there. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to go back through these holes just to make sure they're big enough for threading. I love doing these. All right, side and take my next one. Let's see what I got here. I think I'm gonna add another page in this one. Let me open this up. Okay, it had more pages than I thought. I'm gonna round the edge on this. So I've got no copyright music on because I was multi-streaming, and one of my Whatnot things had gotten copyrighted and I don't know why. So just to be sure, I like to run music in the background, so something calming. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh, you know what? I realized I'm on somebody else's show too at the same time. Let me not do that. That might be kind of rude. I don't know. All right. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Do this.
They actually taste like restaurant quality food. That means I actually look forward to every meal. These are all natural, preservative-free meals with no artificial additives. So let Forkful take cooking.
All right, so I got that done. Thank you for still being here. Okay, now I'm going to line up all the holes. Make sure all of these are in the same direction. And let's see, where did this one come from? This one came from here, I think. I think it was in the middle, wasn't it? Like that. Kind of mix up the edges because it's going to be an open edge. It's an open binding. They should all be lined up. Probably should have went through that one one more time. Normally I do. I don't think I did. Just to make sure my thread can find where it's supposed to be. Okay. There we go. There, now we can see it better. All right, so now I'm going to get the thread. Nope, not yet. That's not the step. All right. So welcome in. Happy Mother's Day. I'm going to run and give you. I've ran 2. I'm going to run another one here shortly. But in the meantime, I'm making this journal. So now I want to be able to put the holes here. So I'm going to line this up for the front cover. We want this one facing up. So it's 4x4. I'm going to put it here. Have them all lined up. gonna put it in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Okay, so I'm going to take this and put it to the side. Okay, now that I'm going to make the holes a little bit bigger. Looks like that one kind of moved down a little bit, so I'm going to kind of punch a little bit underneath it a little. Trying to even it out. There we go. Hello, welcome. Okay, now that I have that, I'm going to put that right there. So my plan for Mother's Day is to go out and see my mother. I have something that I want to bring her, and let her have her nap, and then go see her, and maybe ride out the sunset on the back deck with her. They got beautiful sunsets. She's got this, she and my dad have this swing that they sit back there and watch the sun go down. It's beautiful. Okay. They live in the country. Country living. All right. So while I'm doing this, if you look in my shop, I have pinned the 4x4 sunflower and honeybees Coptic Sticks journal. I don't know where my words are today, but while I'm working on this, I'm going to go ahead and start a giveaway. Oh, there's just me and one other. Well, if you've not been in the giveaway, jump in there if you've not been there already. I get very few people in here these days. I guess I'm boring. That might be my name, Board Grandma. Board Grandma Designs. But I'm on YouTube also. I just have random things like the bugs and birds and the lizards in my yard, and then I do a few flips, and then I show some of the things that I like to work on. Okay, so there's that. Oh, and you disappeared. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is thread this. So I'm going to move this out of the way. All right, and I'm going to get the thread to do this.
Shapes and how we dress. Since when is it anyone's business but yours? Ask your healthcare provider if you're ready. Leave an orgestrel releasing intrauterine system. 52 milligrams could be an option for you. To learn more, head to Mirena.com. And to view the full prescribing information, visit mirena-us.com.
honeybee wax on here was a candle of an angel. Thank you for entering. I'm making a Coptic stitch journal. It's a little mini journal. I got them half off in a flash sale because I was going to auction them, but I'm doing it this style instead. Your mom, happy Mother's Day. Even if you're a fur baby mom. I've got 2 of them behind me taking their naps. Oh my goodness. I can't seem to find my needle. I didn't put my needle back where it belongs. Oh, that was not good. Oh, here it is. Okay. It's in the secondary place where it belongs. Yes, thank you. All my children are grown. Congratulations. You have got a Victorian pocket purse. It's a Victorian pocket purse puzzle. Oh, well, thank you. So I'm trying to do a honeybee theme. So back during the Victorian ages, they used to take the Victorian pocket purse puzzles and they would decorate them, and they would, write letters to each other. Wish I had made that longer, but I didn't. So let me set this aside. I'm going to make your puzzle. Okay. So here's a little honeybee. It's an 8x8. Should be. And what you can do as far as journaling goes, this is the pocket purse puzzle that previous winners had won.
Ones who always show. First to rise, last to leave. They always have that little extra.
What we do here is you can use it to tuck in another pocket. I want to make sure this is 8. Yes, it looks like it's going to come out. It's 8. I'm going to get it on the edge here. I designed these papers and then I printed them 8x8. Then I take the scraps and I repurpose that. I shred them and I make paper pulp and bowls out of them. Put them in the sun, Florida sunshine, a good 3 days. And then I decoupage them. Let me make sure this is 8. Okay, that's quite annoying. That piece is stuck in there. Let me turn that off. Alright, so this is 8. That's 8.5 actually. You want an 8x8 square. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there that's entering the room. I have a giveaways that I'm doing. right now. I just had a winner. And I'm doing a honeybee theme. Make sure it's 8 by 8. Hold on. I'm trying to look at the screen at the same time. So as a giveaway, I'm doing Victorian pocket purse puzzles. And you can take them and put them in your journals. And you can put little treasures in them. And I'm also making the 4x4 Coptic stitch journals, which I have them because I have busy hands. I was going to do the auction. I've got them, and I got them pinned right now as buy now, and I have them in a flash sale half off. So I'm working on one right now, but I just had a giveaway and a winner. Amanda K. Crafts. Who loves paper crafting. She has her own channel there. I'm going to go ahead and bookmark her next shows. Okay, there we go, bookmarked. I'm working on her pocket purse puzzle. See, you can write on the inside of this and then put it in your journal. Okay, perfect. Kind of crisscross that corner to corner, and then you fold these in thirds. Fold down. Okay, and then I turn it and I do it again. Have you ever made any of these? Did I show you how to do this before? Okay, here we go.
But Granger's easy-to-search website quickly helps you find what you need to keep the office and their HVAC running smoothly.
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
Click Granger.com or just stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
I thought it'd be a fun little secret tuck to go inside a journal. And you can put stickers in there. You can hide little things in your journal. You can tuck it in a pocket. So I really wanted that to go over a little bit more. Let's see. Try to make that nice and crisp. I have an old bone folder here, and it's got glue and everything else, but it's actually made of real bone from a deer that was in a forest. Natural causes. Had a Native American friend make that for me, but it is well loved. I think it probably grosses everybody out. Okay, so I want to flip this over. No, flip it over this way. There's a square in the middle here, the center fold. I'm going to find the corner of that center fold square, and I'm going to take that point there, and then I'm going to flip this and do the same. Take that point to the center point here. Looks like it's kind of hard to see sometimes, for me anyway. I haven't been taking my vitamins. Okay, I need to do that. There we go. Helps with my eyesight. At least that's what I tell myself. Okay, here you go. All right, once we got all of those folds, looks like I have one more. I already did that one. All right. There we go. All right, then I go here. And then I kind of, from the little square edge in the middle, then I go out. What I'm shooting for is this to be point to point, but that one's a little off there. But then I don't always get them perfect. Let me walk it around. Okay. Trying to raise some money here for my chicken food. For my 3 little hens in their little chicken coop. I gotta go feed them again here shortly. They give us eggs, so
You thought this was your run club hour.
they're so sweet.
It was more of a thinking about run club hour. Good news? Someone's marathon training is about to start.
Okay, so I'm
Sell
gonna
your workout gear.
do this,
Just snap a few
and then I'm
photos,
gonna tuck this
you take
one
care of the rest. They get
under
to stay
here.
fit, you get to pay off with fun.
And that gives you
Someone on Depop wants
more
to
writing
stop.
space inside, and then you can hide little secret treasures inside, and then tuck them in your journal. So there you go. There it is. And there's little tuck spots here on the side too. But you just open them up like this. You can write things and design things there. And then it has little triangles and squares. You can design that and do your little artwork, and or write little memory notes to yourself. Maybe what you did on Mother's Day or any other day that was special to you. Okay, so there you go. That was your prize. Okay, so I'm going to get busy on this again. So I need to stitch this, and like I said, it's the Coptic stitch method. I put the beeswax on here, and it's actually from the bees that from my cousins moved in their house, in their garage in the backyard had a wall of bees. So they bought the house, and I guess they smoked them out and years ago, and they're in the bees business. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to flip it downward. I'm going to take this and the bottom one, and I'm going to start at the bottom. So what I do is I open this up. Have you ever seen this method? Coptic stitching. Reminds me of the way we used to fold notes in grade school. Yes, and remember those little puzzles that we did? And you pick a, we did in the 6th grade. You did this. I don't know what they're called, but you do this and you count. It's like pick a number, and they pick a number, and you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or whatever number they pick, And then you open it up and it's like, pick a color or something, and you open it up and then there's some little message to them like, I don't know, you're the best, or you're an idiot, or I don't know. Yes. Yes. That I cannot remember how to fold those. We used to fold little footballs too and play football, paper football. Okay, I put this through here. And I'm thinking my little awl was probably a little too small. I started out with an ice pick. That's my favorite awl. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this up. I'm going to lock it in. Put that back. I'm going to go back through that hole. And I'm hoping my top is my top and my bottom is my bottom. Because this is also a pocket. This envelope. This takes focus. Okay. So I'm going to go through the next one. And I'm going to come up through here and put it through the hole. And this is Coptic stitch method. In our book club that I go to at the museum, I volunteer at, we once a month meet. We're not going to meet for a while though. But we learn how to do another open binding stitch. So I'm going to lock that in. And it's called French link stitch. So I've only done 2 of those. So I've got to practice a whole lot more. So I did, when we were all doing it together, I brought one of these smaller compact journals and did that. So I'm going to go through here. There we go. And all of these are different because they're junk journals. I get old envelopes and repurpose and all these things. Even what the cover, the print is new on the covers and the back, but the material that I used was an old, I like saltine crackers. Something that I have always loved since I was a little girl. The men folk in the family used to go oystering, and then they'd bring home a tub of oysters, and they would park in the middle of our kitchen and with their chairs and a big old thing of oysters and on ice, and they would start shucking it, and I just thought it was disgusting. But I liked the Tabasco sauce that they were putting on it and the saltine crackers, and I'm kind of the same. I do like an oyster every now and then. I have learned to like them. But seldom do I eat them. I did learn how to shuck them finally. I was like in my 40s when I finally learned how. But anyways, I still eat the saltine crackers. And my grandson, who's 5, he likes them too. But I repurposed them. That's what this is. The box. I love saltines. People used to always ask if I was sick or pregnant because I snacked on them. Oh, really? Yeah, my mother gave them to me when I had the flu. I ate them when I was nauseous from being pregnant, and I share them with my chickens and my dogs. Okay, I'm gonna lock this last one in. Okay, and then I'm gonna turn this way, and I'm gonna take the next one and I'm gonna flip it this way for the holes to line up. Then I'm gonna find that middle page. That one's a little bit longer than the rest. So I'm gonna find the middle, the center page. That tissue has a little crease in it, if you don't mind, but it's already been
Take your creativity to the next
prepared
level
to.
on an iPad with Apple Creator Studio. For the first time,
Is
Apple's
this
best
the middle?
apps for film, music, and design are together in one subscription. Get Final Cut Pro, Logic Pro, and Pixelmator Pro, plus intelligent new features across Apple's essential productivity apps.
Oh, well, thank
Get first
you.
month free and just $9.99.
Thank you for sharing. I kind of figured everybody would be busy doing special things today, but what's special to me, I have to keep things calm in my world, and this is calming to me. It's plus I thought it would be fun to share the gift of giving. So welcome in. I see there's 3 of us in the room. Okay, so I'm going to take this up here. I've never done a pop-up one before, but this was actually a random pop-up, not planned at all. I'm going to come through here, go through the pages, circle around and lock that in, and then go back through the hole. I'm also Bored Grandma Designs on YouTube. Kind of been there a few years. I don't have a big following. Let me put it through here. But there were some ladies there that I like to hang out with that I have not been doing lately. I miss them, actually. Okay, let's do this. This is an old calendar that I had. I almost trashed it, and I thought, wait, what am I doing? So I kind of tore it apart and refurbished it. So I'm going to go back through here, between the pages, and then come up here, back through the hole. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you so much. Oh my, I got 5 in the room. So, happy Mother's Day. I'm going to start a giveaway, and it's a Victorian pocket purse puzzle. Say that 3 times real fast. Kind of like Peter Piper or Baby Buggy Bumpers. I can't even remember how that goes. Rubber Baby Buggy Bumpers. You probably never heard of that. My mother taught that, all of it to me. She's fun. Those little tongue twisters. Okay, so now I'm going to pick up the other one. What I'm making right now is a Coptic stitch compact mini journal, and it's an open binding, and I'm stitching them together right now. And I was going to do an auction on them, but what I ended up doing is put them in a flash sale, and I've got them pinned right now for half off. And I'm doing a bee themed, honeybee and sunflower themed. Thank you for entering.
LinkedIn is pretty amazing at helping you grow your small business. We cannot stop your new clients from emailing.
Congratulations. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. You remember that too? Yes.
And while we can't help you organize your calendar,
Okay.
LinkedIn can help you land more clients so you have a calendar to
So
organize.
let me put this in
Grow your
here.
small business on LinkedIn.
Thank you
Learn
for
more at
entering the
linkedin.com/smallbusiness.
giveaway. Sorry. My stomach's telling me I need saltine crackers. I think I ran out of coffee too. So I'm going to put it back through the hole here. Come up here. And I usually have more string on here than that. I hope I don't run out of string. Oh my goodness. If I do, that's okay. I can figure it out. Okay, I'm going to come back here and catch that. There we go. Lock it in. Go back through here. Go in here. Oh, thank you for your purchase. Okay, here we go. Back through here. Then I'm going to come up through here. My little hens will thank you. I'm raising money for their chicken feed. I have two that lay white eggs. Their name is Leeler and Teener. My little sister gifted them to me last year for my birthday. I'm Leeler, and my little sister's name is... I'm Leela. My grandpa used to call me Leeler, and my little sister Teener. Well, we live in the South, and the old South, they used to add a R where it should sound like an A. I'm going to go back here. So I named them Teener and Leeler. And then I have a black Egger chicken hen. She's older than the others. She's probably 3 years old. She lays green eggs. So they're kind of an olive green color. So I get 3 eggs a day right now. Okay. Thank you, Rebecca. All right, so now I'm going to take the front cover and I'm going to flip it around and I'm going to put it here. And then I'm afraid I might run out of string. I usually have more. Congratulations. Yay, woohoo. I'm going to have to get busy on making the pocket puzzle. So let me put this here. Okay, so I'm going to go back through there. I'm going to lock this in, go back through here, come back up, go back through the hole. Somehow it didn't feel like, okay, I knew I didn't feel it go all the way through.
For the ones who get it done.
And this is how the cover is going on. All right, put that in there. Okay, then I come back through here, find that hole, go back up, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go through the hole. Me talking through this, like all the steps, helps me focus on my steps, on what I should be doing. But each of these are all different. This is the first one that I started. You're welcome. Let me see. Yes. I did, when I could not find my curved needle, I was using a straight needle, and it was really hard for me to do. So the curved needle works so much better when you do this. Oh my goodness. All right, so go through there. And then I come back up here to the next hole. We're double stringing this. Oh my goodness. I am running out of string. Okay, go through there. I'm going to come back through here. I'm going to lock it in, go back through here. See, that curved needle helps when you come back through. Well, it should if you have enough string. I'm going to get me some more string. Okay. All right. I'm going to go back in here with what string I have. And go here and pull that through. And while I have it in here, I'm going to add more string. I'm probably going to go back here. Let me reload some string. So I had another beeswax string that I had from another project. I'm like, I'm not going to use this string. I was going to discard it. Uh-oh, my chat. Awesome. Gotta get me one. I have not seen anyone use one before when making journals. Oh, okay. I haven't either. I just know that I was poking myself like crazy with the straight one, and I had bought a beautiful old-fashioned sewing box. So I'm going to knot this. And all these needles and all these things were in it. So I bought it from a consignment shop. So I paid like $75 for the whole lot. It was worth it. And it had all these treasures inside of it. Okay, so I'm going to go back to this hole.
Hey, snack lovers, meet your new obsession. Gimme seaweed. Light, crispy, and bursting with
There we
flavor.
go.
This nutrient-packed snack is a full-on taste adventure. Roasted into
Yeah,
crispy
I would
cheese with
recommend
bold
the
flavors like chili lime and
the
creamy
hook.
barbecue. Gimme is totally organic with 30 calories per pack of
All right.
creamy crunch.
So I'm going to go back through here. This one's going to have a double thing. I just want to make sure it's good and in there.
Seaweed, so good.
Go here. Go through here. Go up. go through here. I know we've done it before, but this will have a double. Make sure it's nice and secure. Put it back in here. Oh yeah, it's very secure. Okay. Then I'm going to come in here and go through that hole. All right. Go back up here. So welcome into the room. I'm doing giveaways, Victorian Pocket Purse puzzles, and also I am making a bumblebee. These bumblebee, they're going to be, the pages are going to be different, but the front and back may vary too. I'm making them as we go. This is the first buy. It is slow going. I thought I'd raise some money for chicken food for my little hens. This through here. So last stitch. I'm going to go back through here between the two signatures. There's 3. And then I'm going to go back up here, just like this, and go here. Okay, and then I'm going to go back in here, and then through here. Oops. Between the two signatures again. There we go. All right, and then I'm going to put it through here. All right, and there it is. And then I have all this left over. I'm going to secure this knot. It's pretty secure, but I'm going to kind of twist it around here and clip that because I'm going to use this as a dangle.
Get Apple's best creative apps for film, music, design, and productivity, all in one low-price subscription with your first month free. Visit apple.co/creator studio to learn more.
That's that extra string. Okay. And then I'm going to put it through here. Okay, if I can get that. All right, there we go. Clip that. And then this would be great for little dangles and stuff. Kind of use it for like a bookmark type thing. I'm going to leave that a little long because I'm going to add some little dangles to go with it. So that's the first one. All right. I think that was a winner too. Hopefully my pocket is on the top. Here, let me turn it this way and get it in the pocket. There we go. One. And I put that little in there because she was a winner. All right. And she purchased the first one. Okay, the second winner. So I get to next. They're all different. I try to keep them as close as I can. That's what this is. I upcycle envelopes from the mail, which I say that funny. People don't understand what is mail. What do you mean by mail? Well, you know, the mailbox where the postman comes and delivers the envelopes, the mail. I've had people ask me that. I'm like, okay. Evidently, I'm making up my own words. Thank you. All right. So this is going to be the next one. And I got to put the cover on it and everything. Oh, let me put that back. I need to edge it. So I even use my scraps to nestle my little clipper on, and I made that's from scraps, all Mod Podge, decoupage. So that here. Okay. Oh, there's 7 of us in the room. Yay. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do another giveaway for a Victorian pocket purse puzzle. And I'm making a 4x4 designer paper sunflower bead, sunflowers and honeybee mini junk journal. And they vary because it's a junk journal, and I'm using recycled this and recycled that. So, and I'm giving away pocket purse puzzles, and the pocket purse, Victorian pocket purse puzzle is for the intention of you to put, oh, thank you, Rebecca, to put your, you can put little notes and stuff like that and tuck it into your journals. So I have nobody in the entry. So if you could just jump in that entry. I'm trying to keep up too, because you see it's just little old me here making one little thing at one little time. Oh, good. Thank you for entering. So in the Victorian days, they used to do little pocket purses, envelopes, and they would decorate them and mail them in the mail and put their little seal on the front. but I thought that we could use them for our journals. So I'm gonna put that in there. And then maybe put this, I'm going to do 3 signatures here. Thank you for your purchase, Leela, Tina, and I didn't give you the name of the other one. My little Blackie, she was the first one that I got. She is Princess Patricia is her name. She is the queen bee of the chicken coop. She's real sweet. She was jealous at first when I first brought them in, but she's gotten used to it. All right. So I'm building up signatures right now for this. Seems like I need to trim a couple of these down. They're 4x4. This one looks like it's a little bit bigger. Let me see. Oh, that's right. It's 4x4. I guess once you get them in there. Let's see if I can find some interesting pages here. Okay, we're down to the last minute. Oh, good. We got 4 entries. Yay. That's the most I've had. Okay. Let me see. What else do I have here that I can add for the 3rd signature? This is pretty. Oh, no, that might be the back. Oh, you already have one. Okay. It's coming. All right. So I'm going to do that. On the back. They're all a little bit different from each other. There's that. There's this. Inside. So I think I'm going to do this for the back. That to the side. That's the front. And let me see what I'm going to put on the inside. I'll put this on the inside. You know, I guess we had a winner and I was not looking. So congratulations. Happy Mother's Day, Brooklyn. Karen. Happy Mother's Day. Amanda. Congratulations, Amanda. Oh, it was really good. She was so worn out towards the end because we were waiting for the golden hour. We got some a little earlier, and then she was worn out by the time golden hour was around, and so my grandson was too. You're welcome. So let me pull over and I'll work on this journal here in a little bit, and I'm going to stop now. I'm going to make a couple more pocket purse puzzles. Okay, I got to print them all. I wasn't expecting, I know it said 20, but let me see. So they need to be 8 by 8. So let me find them here. 8 by 8. And we're going to do the bee's knees is what I got this titled. Okay. Command P, best print quality, normal, best, print. I should have done 2 of those. I'm going to do this other one. Command P. I'll do 2. Quality, best. We only want the best, don't we? Happy Mother's Day to all of you that are mothers and even fur baby mamas. Okay, I'm trying to minimize this. All right. So my computer's probably YouTube. So are you still there? Yes, I'm still here.
Creativity to the next level on Mac and iPad.
All right.
Reader Studio. For the first time, Apple's best creative apps for film, music, and design are together in one subscription.
There you go. Yes, one for each book you purchase. So that's the way it's been turning out. So I'm working on book 2. I'm going to be busy, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the next day delivery because I'm making these one at a time, and I got to go see my mom, and she lives in the country. So I'm not going to be on here too much longer, but I wanted to do the little gibbies for Mother's Day as a gift. And I thought I could raise a few pennies for my chickens out in the back. My little hens. Get them some chicken food. They're good layers. One is 3 years old. 2 or maybe 2, and the other are a year old. So, all right, so I'm going to cut this 8 by 8 square. Uh-oh, you see that? That's how I lose my needle. That needle is precious to me. Just like the ring. All right. I'm going to put it back up here so I don't lose it. I'll put that back there so I don't lose that either. Okay, so let me make this for you. I think I need 3 of these. I'm not quite sure. Let me see. I guess I can go to Solda and tell me how many I need to make. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And I only got 3 made, so okay, 2 more made. So this gives me an opportunity to show you how I do it too. Join through sharing. Well, welcome in. Let's see, Triple G. Happy Mother's Day if you're a mom. So I thought I'd put this show together real quick on Mother's Day before I go visit my mom. I'm going to watch the sun set with her out back. I don't know if she knows that yet. We were going to meet and their vehicle is down. And so It's a little wonky. Let me straighten that out. Happy Mother's Day. Yes. It's a beautiful one here. We have been in a drought. I'm in Northwest Florida, and we've been in a drought for like months. So we were having little forest fires and stuff. So that got a little scary because I do have a bunch of trees beside my house, and some of them are kind of touching the roof. We need to trim back. And so it got a little concerned there, but we had some really heavy rains, and that was great, but also had some tornadic things going on. So, but today it seems like it's very beautiful out. So this one did a weird thing. Huh. That's a 5x5. It's in the wrong. Huh. That one didn't print right for some reason. What size this one is? I'm going to print this one. Command P. Best. I'm doing some printing. Oops. Paper quality. That's what I'm best. Let's see. I should have. See what happens there. I'll get rid of this one. I had it in the wrong folder. Okay, did I already go around the edge here? Go around the edge. I'll do it again just in case. Alright, so I'm making a Victorian pocket purse that you have won. Do this. I've got, instead of doing an auction because I got busy hands, I put the pocket or the Sunflower Honeybee mini compact journals. It's 4x4 in my shop for half off. So I thought I'd keep it a theme today. And then I'm going to make these the winners. Victorian pocket purse puzzles. And in the Victorian age, they used to decorate them, watercolor them, use their beautiful handwriting and their ink, and they'd do drawings on them, or they would or they would write letters and they would send them in the mail. Of course, you can't do that today because of the way the mail system's set up. So I want to put this in thirds, so this under there. I'm going to fold this down. Okay. Then I'm going to fold that to the crease and fold this down. I'm going to do the same over here. So I'm multi-streaming on Bored Grandma Designs on YouTube. There's a live stream over there, but I can't see you guys. If you're trying to talk to me over there, you can leave comments and hearts and all that and talk among yourselves. I haven't figured that part out. Okay, so I'm going to fold this down. And then I have a square in the middle. See that square? Thank you. Thank you so much, Triple. Triple G. Oh, that one turned out really big. But it's doable. Okay. All right, so here we got that. So I'm gonna flip it over and I'm gonna take this corner to that little corner there in the center. Right there. And this is gonna give you extra writing space. All right, let me put that right there. Okay, I'm going to turn that way. I'm going to flip it the opposite way and try to find the corner, that middle square. We're going to try to find the corner. I kind of didn't get that corner there. I'm going to have to go back and straighten that out. Okay. Let's see. There's that corner right there. Down the corner. Straighten that out. Okay. Whoops. All right. And then do the same here. I was so flustered when I was learning how to do this. It took me a good 3 times, but they weren't perfect. And they're not always perfect. You just need, you can do any size, but just the, just as long as it's square. Okay, then do this side. Find that little corner there. Going over again. Oh my. There we go. Alright, and then once you got it all, you've done all that, then you go here, and then you kind of pop it there, and go here, and go from that little square and out. There we go. Alright, so we work that around. Okay. I think I'm going to do this till about 2 o'clock, and then I'm going to head out towards my mother. Okay, so you got that, and then we're going to walk it around. Do this. Alright, here we go. Ah, that one's wanting to be a booger. I think because I had to go back and redo it, so I can do another one. And then tuck it under here. Alright, there's that. And I'm not really too thrilled about this one, so I'm going to do another one. Start right here and trim this off. And make sure it's 8 by 8. Did anybody do anything special for Mother's Day? My children are older, so, and they're their own mothers now. They've all moved away. I got one that's pretty close by. But she is very pregnant, so she is going to relax today. And I hope she's being waited on and being taken care of real well. As my other daughters. They're children are teens. They don't really have little children anymore. Okay, so here we go. This is gold, and it's about gone. You know, sometimes I like to cheat and just not do it right here. To me, that it absorbs all. Look at all that color. To me, I just like to. This is what I did before I got my blender tool. I just did it like that. Okay. Here we go. All right. Hopefully this one turns out better. Don't worry, I'm not going to pawn that off on anyone. I'm going to do you right. Although they're not all perfect. That's why I put in that description that they're good. They're not excellent, but they're not pre-owned. Well, I guess I own the paper, own the ink. All right, let's do this again. Make her square. Trying to get caught up with these two before I do another Gibby. Okay. I'm going to hold it to that crease. Right there. There we go. All right. And you just use it for extra writing space. Let me see what this. Get my measuring tool out. Okay. I don't know. Flatten that out. Try to get that to the edge. Flip it corner to corner. Flip it corner to corner. Happy Mother's Day if you're a mother. Thank you for being here, hanging out with me. If you don't know me, my name is Leela. I'm from Northwest Florida. And I'm Bored Grandma on YouTube. Leela Bags here. You may call me Leela. Alright, so I'm going to flip this around. Cross your fingers, everybody. Hopefully this one will be a better one than the last one. Okay, so I'm going to kind of work with the fibers, break up the fibers a little bit. And that little square in the middle should flatten out. And I'm just going to walk it around and kind of pounce a little bit, and it should start folding naturally into like a pinwheel. And these are supposed to be little squares. And that's supposed to start folding down. I heard some chimes. I got my little doggies taking naps in the background, so if you hear snoring, that's what you're hearing outside the music. I try to find calm, relaxing, copyrighted music. So I got a copyright thing on YouTube. So this one kind of went over a little bit. Let me flatten this out. Little pinwheel. And then let me start with this one. Go here. That music sounds a little, I guess it's sort of like a, what do they call it, Gregorian chant? Is that how you say it? Like Gregorian monks. Am I saying it right? Okay, let me put this in here. Ah, that one's much better. So there's one. I had to fight for it. Now I need to do another one. All right, that's for the winner. Okay, let me redo this one. Okay. Command P, print. Uh-oh. Let me do that again. Command P. I meant to change that quality to best. Okay, best. Thank you for your patience. Do best. Lord, my printer sounds like it is going a little slower than normal. I think my music's kind of creeping everybody out. Let me. I don't know where it went to. Oh, there it is. Oh, it is a Gregorian chant. I am going to silence that for right now because it does. Not everybody likes that, is into that type of thing. Wouldn't you agree? Yes, tutorial on the giveaways. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to do another giveaway. I got my print ready. So if you haven't already, go ahead and join that giveaway. And in the meantime, I'm going to make another one and probably two. All right, here's the next one. And because I have busy hands, I've got my Coptic Stitch journals, mini junk journals, or 4x4s. I'm making them one at a time. I've just made one. They all vary because they're all different, but the covers are going to be pretty similar. So, but they're usually 10. I got them half off for Mother's Day. I was going to run an auction, but I thought I'd just do a flash sale. But I've got it pinned. I'll do that. Thank you, Amanda. My mods are usually my little sister and my oldest daughter, and they're extremely busy. But they always say if you need anything done, you can always count on the busy person. That's a saying that I heard. But of late, that's not been the case. Because they have been extremely busy. Plus, I just kind of popped in on there. I thought, okay, this would be perfect time. Raise money for my little chickens out there. I had some chickens before my first coop. I live in a little fishing village, so it's sort of city limits, so we have to have just a couple. There's other neighbors that have them, and I love them. I grew up with one in our backyard in city limits. I'd have to feed them, water them, and bring in the eggs before I even walked to school in the morning. That's elementary school. But I love them. Thank you for entering. I've got one person entered. Okay. So I'm going to do corner to corner. Then I'm going to do another corner to corner. Okay. And then after that, then it's going to be in thirds. And it's an 8 by 8. So I'm going to kind of fold them like this, kind of evenly, trying to get this to the edge. Right there. I'll look in here. Right there, see, that's to the edge. Okay. All right, so there we go. 3 entered. Good job. Here you go. And put this here. I'm trying to make a little square in the middle. And put that in there. And that in there. Fold that down. All right. I'm going to open it back up, and there's a little square in the middle. See the creases? And I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to take that corner to that middle square, to that little point on the opposite side of the square. Fold that down, turn it around, do the exact same thing. Congratulations, Rebecca. There we go. And then, woohoo! All right. So I'm going to go here, find a little edge here if I can. Put it here. Oops. Put it there. All right. And fold that down. And then I need to go and do the same over on this side. So I kind of went over that point, so I need to go back here. All right. Okay, once that's done, okay. All right, so now I have it up like this, and then you snap it right here. They don't all turn out perfect. You get better and better at it as you go along. Okay, and you kind of break down the fibers, and you that little square, you just kind of bounce it on a flat surface and kind of walk it around and just keep kind of working with it, and it will kind of naturally fold. Sometimes you got to work with it a little bit. So, and this is just regular copy paper on these. Now, I've tried it with cardstock, and it didn't really do that well with the heavy cardstock, but with something a little bit not so heavy cardstock, it works well with this method. Okay, there we go. Thank you. You're welcome. Happy Mother's Day. Okay, so that gives you a little writing space in there. You open it up and you see all the little diamonds shaped, or the little triangles or diamonds. You can decorate all those in the little squares. You can write little memory making notes or what have you, or maybe recipes or something, or what you did today on Mother's Day, or whatever your heart desires. And you can hide little things in here and put it in another little pocket or tuck in your journal, or you can put it under a paper clip, maybe a hidden paper clip. And they kind of make other little pockets there on the side there. I'm going to tuck that in there, and there's that. There's that one. Okay. All right. And I think, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My daughter's texting me. She sent me a gift and I haven't replied. I need to reply to her. Here, I can do this on the computer. I think I can. It's not wanting to do. Thank you so much. Okay. Let me share this so she can see what's going on. But you're only going to be here just a little bit longer. Copy link. Command V. Okay. All right. Okay, so let me get that paper. I'm making your givvies as I go. So that should be 8. I'm thinking I'm caught up. Am I caught up? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let me go in the buy now. Not buy now, I'm sorry. The sold. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Yes, I'm all caught up. Good. Okay. So I'll probably do this one, and then I'll be working on you guys as I want to almost call them treasure books. Let me see if the music has gotten better. Okay, it's something different now. All right. Okay, 8 by 8. Okay, turn it this way. Cross your fingers I get this one done right. Fingers crossed. Let me do this. And then all the scraps that I use, I'm going to put them in the shredder, and then I'm going to make a paper pulp out of them and make paper bowls out of them. That's how ridiculous I am on upcycling, but that's what I'm all about, is upcycling. Upcycle, recycle, repurpose. Except for my inks. I guess I could repurpose the cartridges. Okay. I have a blender, guys. I don't know why I'm not using it on that one, but there we go. It just sucks it all up. To me, that's wasteful. A waste of ink. Okay, here we go. Corner to corner. Okay, flip it. Corner to corner. Okay, let me fold down. Hello, welcome, Jen. Happy Mother's Day, darling. I love you. So my daughter has joined me. She's been trying to get a hold of me, and here I am on Whatnot. I didn't mean to ignore you. I had to take a shower and get ready, and then I decided to do the show, and I wanted to share. It's Mother's Day, you know. I wanted to have these giveies and give some of my pocket purses away. And the givey. Plus, I guess I had I pinned it. My Coptic Stitch journals. I have them. They're in the buy now, and I have them pinned. And I'm doing half off. So rather than running an auction, I was doing a half off auction or half off flash sale for Mother's Day. So I'm going to do half off. And I'm going to do it while there we go. But they're only $5, so I'm making them one at a time. I've made one so far. So I believe, I think 3 more I need to make. It'll tell me. So Usually I deliver the next day, but that's not going to happen because I'm going to go visit my mother. Are you having a good Mother's Day today? Did you get breakfast served in bed? Oh, that's so sweet. That is so sweet. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to flip this way and go over here. All right, just like this. Oh, right there. Okay, go back around, do it again. I think this is the last one. And then I'm gonna have to get off of here and go see my mom, and when I get back, I'll start working on your journals. Thank you for your purchases. I'll be back on Wednesday, and I'm also working on a different kind of fold, and it's a different kind of envelope that I'm doing that's sort of like this type of thing. Okay, I think I did it all the way around. Nope, not this one. Okay. So, let me do this right here. I kind of overhit that one too. I don't know what's up with me. There. Okay. All right. So my daughter is my mod. She's on here. I didn't assign her to be a mod today. She's a very busy lady. She owns a little pet sitting business, and she also, I'm not sure exactly what her title is anymore of her job, but she does a really good job at her job. And she's extremely busy. So she's on a day off here. Did any of you get breakfast in bed? I remember my daughters used to give me breakfast in bed. Do you remember that, Jen? That was the sweetest thing. I get little flowers picked from the yard. Wildflowers sometimes. Toast, bacon, scrambled eggs, coffee. They spoiled me back then. They spoil me now. Sometimes we can, sometimes we can't. Spoil each other, that is. Alright, I'm going to tuck this in. There we go. I think I'm all caught up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. There we go. This one didn't quite turn out. I might make paper beads out of it. Yes, that's a good idea. Alright, let me kind of tuck that in. Okay. So there we go. That one's ready. And then I'll start this again. But thank you all for hanging out with me. I'm going to go visit my mommy now. I'm going to be working on your treasure books, and then I'll get them in the mail just as soon. I'm going to try to do them today and tomorrow. Get that done tonight and tomorrow, and then it'll probably be Tuesday or Wednesday before I get them in the mail. But I like to mail them out the very next day. But I'm making them one at a time. So I do have another show coming up Wednesday at 9:15, and I'm going to hopefully have my envelopes and show you how to do envelopes next. So happy Mother's Day to you all, and I'm going to you're very welcome, Amanda. Thank you. Yes, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed that. I enjoy doing them. So I'm crazy about this sort of thing. So Wednesday I'll be showing you how to do, and you may already know how to fold these envelopes out of kind of a cardstock. So if you want to bookmark that, 9:15 if you're available on Wednesday. I'm going to say 9:15-ish. Sometimes I back them up every 15 minutes if I'm not ready yet. So I'm there. I'm just trying to get things together. So you have a fabulous day, and I guess I can rate us into somebody else. But it was fun hanging out with you guys. Take care. Let's see, who else can I rate into? Do you guys have any suggestions as who I could rate into? I guess we can search it, huh? I don't know if she's still on or not. No, I don't think she is. I'm just gonna pick randomly. I don't know where to. I would do junk journals, but I can't see where it's gonna send you. Here we go.